Hello everyone, this is Jennifer, and in this video I wanted to discuss something that I've kind of talked about before, but it has to do with this saying, like, no contact is the best form of revenge. And I'm just seeing this constantly, and to be honest with you, like, no contact is really, generally speaking, not any form of revenge at all. It's just a necessity, something you have to do in order to move on with your life. It's generally speaking no means of revenge. When a narcissist is through with you, they're through with you. So that's that. So no contact is just, it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Anything that you do on that point is for yourself, bettering your life, improving everything, just moving on and being happy. And that's all for you. My ex-narc used to say, his saying was, success is the best form of revenge. This is what he uses, my narc. And so obviously that saying did not resonate well with me, but I just wanted to put that out there because I just don't think that it's the correct perception to always address these things by saying, oh, you just need to move on, go be happy with your life, this is a learning experience, and this is all the truth. True. But anyone who's just very que sera about this and constantly so on a consistent basis, I think that's strange. I think that's odd. I think it's probably denial, because I just don't think that's normal. And I'll give, for example, myself. I went through these horrendous emotions for a long time, and it took me a long time to get to the point where I am now, which is I don't really think about this person. I'm passionate about the subject because I think people need to be aware, and there's so many people out there who just don't know what's going on, that are going through what I did, just probably what you did also. But when I think of my ex-narc, when something comes up in my brain, I'll think of it in a non-positive way. I'll probably think like, oh, what a douche. And then the feeling passes, and that's it. And that's the only thing that I required to get me to that point is time. And it's not because I didn't love myself. It's not because I didn't value. It's none of that. It's all with time. And that was the only thing. I've used this analogy before, but these people are criminals and they get off scot-free. So it's natural to want some justice back. And that's what I do call it, is justice, or some sort of balance. Even up till now, if to be completely honest, being at where my point right now in my process, if I was offered the opportunity to receive justice, and I do mean justice as far as belongings, if there was a legal manner in which I can get stuff back, and I'm not saying have him, his hands cut off or anything. Just the basics. I would totally take that opportunity. If it was in a legal manner, I would at any time like to receive justice, like anyone would. I mean, if somebody robs you at an ATM store and they get away, it's like saying 10 years from now, are you going to ever think, oh, well, yeah, that's fine, I learned. No, you're going to still think like, wow, that sucked. They never caught that person. He just got away. And this is just like a criminal. And I think it's very strange to think otherwise, because there's a difference between dwelling in hatred and then being just butterflies about it, because that seems too on the opposite extreme of it, because these are normal reactions. And I think 20 years from now, if I think of my ex-narc, I'll still be like, oh, what a douche. And that doesn't mean that I'm not progressing. I've progressed very much. And I think it would be odd to have the opposite reaction, be like, well, at least that's a lesson I learned. I think that's very strange. And in a lot of these situations, narcs, because they get away with it, because everybody walks away, and I'm not saying not to do that because you have to, because there's no choice usually in these matters, but they get away with it. So they just do this over and over again, destroying life after life. And if the no contact thing, if you do want revenge, and because narcs hate to be ignored, and you want to do the no contact thing, then yeah, maybe that's something. But I just, I don't think that's honest depiction of the no contact rule. It's just a necessity and just for yourself. And that's just my opinion. All right, thanks.